There is a specific word that is slowly and silently destroying your life. It is not a curse word. It is not an insult. It is a word you use every single day, completely blind to the lethal poison it carries. That word is tomorrow. You tell yourself you will start building the business tomorrow. You will finally discipline your body and go to the gym tomorrow. You will drop the toxic habits, read the book, have the difficult conversation, and become the person you were meant to be tomorrow. This single, seemingly harmless word is the ultimate anesthetic for a weak mind. It allows you to feel the comfortable illusion of having a plan without ever experiencing the brutal friction of actually executing it. You are living under the most arrogant and dangerous delusion in human existence, the belief that you are guaranteed another day. 2,000 years ago, the Stoic philosopher Seneca looked at the people of Rome, the most powerful civilization on earth, and saw the exact same psychological sickness. He wrote with terrifying clarity, "You act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire." Read that again and let the gravity of it crush your pathetic excuses. You are terrified of losing your money, your social status, or your physical comfort, fully aware that these things are fragile and temporary. Yet, when it comes to your own mortal time on this earth, the only resource you can never earn back, you squander it as if you have an infinite, overflowing supply. You waste countless hours scrolling through meaningless digital noise, staring at glowing rectangles, waiting for the perfect moment to finally start living. But the perfect moment is a hallucination manufactured by your own laziness. It does not exist. Where did you get the audacity to assume that you will wake up tomorrow morning? Have you signed a contract with death? Have you made a secret, binding deal with the universe? Every time you step out of your front door, you are stepping into a chaotic, unpredictable arena. People younger than you, healthier than you, and with vastly more potential than you, will die today. Their plans for tomorrow have been permanently, irrevocably cancelled. This is not meant to depress you. This is meant to wake you up from your pathetic, comfortable slumber. The Stoics did not view death as a distant event waiting at the end of a long road. They viewed death as a continuous process that is happening right now, in this exact second. You are dying every single minute you breathe. The time that has already passed does not belong to you anymore. It belongs to death. Think about the sheer arrogance of procrastination. When you put off the hard work, you are essentially telling the present moment, the only thing that actually, physically exists, that it is not important enough for your effort. You are banking on a future version of yourself to somehow magically possess more discipline, more energy, and more courage than you have right now. This is a massive, comforting lie. The person you will be tomorrow is entirely, completely dependent on the actions you take today. If you choose comfort, cheap dopamine, and distraction right now, tomorrow you will simply wake up as a slightly older, slightly weaker, and slightly more pathetic version of the exact same coward. Consider how you spend your days. Most people are not living. They are simply existing in a state of suspended animation. You trade your irreplaceable life, force your time for money at a job you likely despise, only to spend that money on things you do not need, to impress people you do not even like. You are buying your own slavery on an installment plan. You treat the present moment as a waiting room for the future. You are constantly preparing to live, but the future is just a concept in your head. When tomorrow finally arrives, it will just be another today, and because you have trained your brain to procrastinate, you will treat it with the exact same disrespect. This brings us to the core, foundational practice of Stoic philosophy, Memento Mori. Remember that you must die. The Roman generals, returning in absolute triumph from their conquests, had a slave stand directly behind them in the golden chariot, constantly whispering this exact phrase in their ear as the crowds cheered. It was a mechanism to destroy arrogance, but for you, sitting comfortably in your room, Memento Mori is not about humility. It is about absolute, terrifying urgency. Imagine, right now, that death is a physical entity standing just over your left shoulder, an arm's length away. It is always there, quietly watching you. If you truly internalize the fact that your clock is ticking down to zero, and that the battery of your life could run out at any random second, your entire perspective violently shifts. You stop caring about trivial nonsense. You stop worrying about what strangers on the internet think of you. You stop holding grudges over meaningless, petty arguments. You stop wasting your irreplaceable life on things that do not matter, because you realize you simply do not have the time. Death is the ultimate advisor when you are about to procrastinate. Ask the entity over your left shoulder if you have enough time left to waste another hour. The answer is always no. How do we escape this cycle of endless delay? You must draw a hard, violent line in the sand. You must stop bargaining with the future. The Stoic realizes that action must always, without exception, precede emotion. Motivation is a myth sold to weak people. If you wait until you feel like doing something difficult, you will be waiting until you are lying on your deathbed, filled with nothing but regret. You must operate out of a ruthless, unbreakable sense of duty to the present moment. If you have a project to build it now. If you have an apology to make it now. Do not leave your ambitions to the mercy of an uncertain, unguaranteed future. Stop saving the good wine for a special occasion. Stop saving your best effort for a day that might never actually come. Treat every single day as if it is an entirely separate, complete lifetime. When you wake up, you are born. When you go to sleep, you die. What did you accomplish in that microscopic lifetime? Did you move closer to your ultimate vision, or did you numb yourself with digital garbage? Every day you wake up, the universe is handing you a blank check of time, and every single day, you are burning it. Forgive yourself for the years you have already wasted. Let them go. The past is dead and cannot be altered, but from this exact second forward, refuse to be a slave to the illusion of tomorrow. Reclaim the immediate, brutal reality of now. Act with the unrelenting urgency of a person who knows the executioner is standing right outside the door. If you are ready to stop delaying your life and start building an unbreakable, sovereign mind, subscribe to this channel. We are leaving the procrastinators behind and forging mental armor. Leave a comment below with the one specific action you are taking right now, not tomorrow. I will see you in the next one.